This is a brief 5-minute tutorial for using Mhelpdesk for all of our technicians. We'll go over 5 basic things. Number 1 is going to be job statuses. Number 2 is going to be clocking in and clocking out for payroll purposes. Number 3 is going to be using the job timer for billing purposes for our customers. Number 4 is going to be uploading photos of the job and receipts to Mhelpdesk. And number 5 is going to be using documentation and or notes within the ticket. All right, this is going to be a brief tutorial on what all technicians need to be doing inside of Mhelpdesk. You open the application, go to your job, go to view job. The first thing we're going to want to do is change the status of the job. If you're on your way to the job, change to en route. That way we know that you're on your way to the job if the customer happens to contact us. Once you get to the job or to the hardware store to purchase materials, click in progress and start the clock in, clock out on the top right corner. If it didn't pop up automatically, would you like to clock in? Yes. And the clock in, clock out is for payroll purposes. This is very vital. That way we capture your hours and we can pay you accordingly. Bottom right corner, you're going to want to start the job timer as well and select services. You'll do this every time. This allows us to bill the customer accordingly as well because it captures the time spent on the job. Now, as you go about the job and you need to purchase materials or to take photos of the job, go to Files and Photos, click Add a Photo, upload it, save it, and it'll download to the ticket. It is very important to take a photo of any receipt, any and every receipt for the job, because Lowe's and Home Depot, they will not always send us that information. So it is vital for you to capture that. Once the job is complete or you're done for the day, go ahead and stop the clock in, clock out process. Would you like to clock out? Yes. Stop the job timer as well. Yes. In here, it should automatically prompt you to enter your notes for the day. This documentation is vital. This will give us a view of what was done for the day. The customer has any questions on the services we performed, or any delays we may have had, or if we need to do any follow-up. So those are the 3 keys. Work performed on the job, if you ran into any issue to cause a delay, if you were waiting on the customer, or anything that caused a delay in your process and allowed you to spend more time there on the job, and follow up. So work performed, for example, we'll say replaced all light fixtures. Any delays, we'll type in here, had to wait on customer to decide on a paint color. And any follow-up, 5 hours follow-up required. And those captures the 3 main things we need in our documentation. Now, as I said, once you stop the timer, this will pop up automatically. If it doesn't, or if you're done for the day and you think of something else that you had to do that you didn't capture initially, go to History and Notes, add a note. Also, I replaced a additional light fixture. Save, and that note's added. There's follow-up required. You will select follow-up required. Or if you're done with the job, everything's complete, you go ahead and select ready for billing. Again, these are the 5 key things we need to be doing in every ticket. Job status, clock in and clocking out for payroll purposes, the job timer for billing purposes, photos of the job and of receipts, and your documentation.